So you took a year off from YouTube.
Yes.
In 2017, and you're coming to the end of that now.
Indeed.
I guess basically I'm just like, how did you come to that seems like a scary thing to do. To just be like, I'm not gonna do what makes me my money anymore, or at least for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, I was planning to do this for a while, like, so before I, I don't know, even, I feel like I had that idea in my mind before I joined DeFi, and that was like, I left DeFi on February, so 18 months before that. So I've been planning this for a while. The point is, I've been planning this for a while. I'm in a very privileged position. Like, ever since, like, I graduated high school and had to think about my future, I always found, like, I would look at my peers and I would find myself that I would see that I'm in a very privileged position where even if I feel like redundant, like, even if I experience absolute failure, I will not be left in the streets to starve. In a way, I saw that as my obligation. Like, I felt like I need to take risks, you know, in the name of all the peers, all the people around me that are not in this position, that cannot do what I can do and take the risk that I can do. I had to take risks. So I don't know. I feel like I've always done that. Once I know once I know what I need to do, I just, it's just like, gotta do it.
True. I mean, that's cool. It's a brave thing from my perspective, because I'm afraid of leaving things that work, even if they work slightly less good. I'm just like, I could do some other stuff on the side, but I don't want to regret not doing it for as long as possible.
So to me, what I am terrified of is a ceiling. This is as far as you can go, and there's nowhere else. Like, I would hear my again, like when I was in college and stuff, like my peers talking about, oh, this is my plan after I graduate, I'm gonna get this job, and after 20 years, I'm gonna be in this position where I'm gonna be earning this much money. And I'm like, really? You're gonna work half your life to reach this figure that is not even, it's a ceiling. To me, I was terrified of that ceiling. I was terrified of, like, working 20 years to reach this ceiling that might not necessarily be, like, was perfectly high, fine ceiling, it was a beautiful ceiling, but, but it was a ceiling. I want to work in things that have no ceiling, that I can't, or everything has a ceiling, but
yeah, it's so something that doesn't feel like it has a ceiling.
Yeah, exactly. That is so high that I cannot see the ceiling. That it's,
yeah.
But yeah, and I guess this time around, I was feeling a bit exhausted with what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I
relatable.
guess one of the main
since we did the same thing, so.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Lonnie.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess to me, one of the main reasons I felt like I wanted to do this was because I just wanted to make something that I was proud of, and not that I wasn't proud of like my YouTube channel or whatever, but I guess I felt like I was doing something that perhaps wasn't taking advantage of, like, my actual talents or whatever. It was like judging a fish for its ability to fly. I felt like that. Like, people saw me as a fish, but really, I'm a bird. I can fly. I can do all these other things if you just let me show you. So I just wanted to take a year off to, show, just do something that I was real proud of, and that I could point to. Even if I came back to YouTube that next year, it was like, at least I did that, and I can point to that, and like, yeah, I did this cool thing.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of answers what I was gonna ask. I would like, how did it go? I guess, without like spoiling things, because I know some of your stuff is secret. And like, would you do it again?
Oh, dude, yes, 100%. No, like, I've learned so much. It's funny because when you DM me, right now I'm like putting the final touches on this video I'm editing, where I'm finally talking about what the future of my channel is.
Oh, sweet.
Hopefully that hopefully that goes up on Monday. And yeah, in there I talk about how I think about where I would be if I hadn't taken the gap year, and I get panicky. It's been super expensive financially.
Yeah.
But just like that knowledge is priceless. Like I see making things different now. I'm proud of it and I'm happy.
That's awesome. Don't overthink it. You gotta just finish it. Don't, because you can't do it for 30 years.
Yeah, that's a great point, Lonnie. Like at some point, like because the thing is, like this project I'm working on is the project I tried to like do when I dropped out of college 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's definitely in its way to being concluded.
So, yeah, I just brought that up mostly just like as a joke because I know your project's much more long form. But these vlogs, like doing them every day like I am this month, because the last time I did this was last January. And that's when I did the first video of whatever this is with Aaron.
Yeah.
And I had the idea to do one with you because you were doing the gap year, basically in January. I'm like, that would be a cool topic, and I put it off until now. So definitely, I'm talking to as much to myself as I am to you. So if you can take the advice, I won't. But either way, thank you for talking to me about this. It's been very interesting.
Yeah, man. No problem. Thank you for including me in whatever you're gonna do.
Heck yeah, dude.